Hi, my name is Reid. I'm a third-year PhD student at the University of Connecticut in the Human Development and Family Studies Department. On behalf of my co-authors, Dani, Yomtov, Dr. Plunkett, and Dr. Tovah, we'd like to thank AFCS and the Journal of Family and Consumer Science Research Journal sharing for this award. We are very honored. Thank you very much. Our paper was looking at the relationship between perceived parental variables, parental behaviors, general self-efficacy, and relational self-esteem in Latino 9th graders from immigrant families. According to Child Trends, about 25% of the youth reside in immigrant families and in the U.S., and over half of them come from Latino families. In Los Angeles County, Latino population is the largest ethnic minority group, which is where our data were collected. Thus, it may be beneficial to look at possible correlates of youth adjustment. The two indicators that we looked at were general self-efficacy and relational self-esteem. General self-efficacy being how well one perceives they believe they can do something, how well they can set a goal and persevere to meet those goals. Where relational self-esteem is typically defined as one's satisfaction with their personal relationships with others, with significant others, with parents, with family members, with close friends. Our research were guided by two theoretical frameworks, one being Bandura's self-efficacy theory, which emphasizes that significant others such as parents are critical in informing one's perceptions of self-worth. The other being Cooley's looking glass self, which suggests that individuals gradually internalize appraisals that they see reflected from significant others. Two of the key parental variables that are consistently shown to be related to youth adjustment are parental psychological control and parental support. Parental support being any parental behaviors that are characterized by warmth, nurturance, and love. And parental psychological control is typically defined as any intrusive behaviors that may undermine or diminish a child's emotional development. Some examples may be love withdrawal, guilt induction, shame. My co-author, Dr. Plunkett, said that his mom was like the queen of psychological control. She would say things like, I carried you in my womb for 9 months and you can't take out the stupid garbage. So typically, a little bit of guilt induction. So our research goal is essentially to see how these perceptions of parental behaviors related to general self-efficacy and relational self-esteem. Our data were collected from 662 students from 3 different high schools in one geographic region in Southern California. Paper pencil surveys were administered by trained research assistants in the high school classrooms. Our mean age was roughly between 14 and 15 years old, and the majority were of second generation, meaning that they were born in the U.S., but they had at least one parent that was born outside of the U.S., and the majority were of Mexican origin. We ran a multi-group path analysis, which indicated a positive relationship between mothers and fathers' support and general self-efficacy and relational self-esteem, and a negative relationship between mothers and fathers' psychological control and general self-efficacy. These relationships were invariant across genders. Now at the bivariate level, mothers and fathers' self-control were significantly related to relational self-esteem, but these relationships were not significant in our final model. It's possible that the impact of psychological control on relational self-esteem was minimized in the context of high support. So it's possible there was a moderating effect that was happening. Future research should look into that or conduct further analyses to see. Now in conclusion, our results do suggest that when Latino 9th graders from immigrant families see their parents, perceive their parents to be engaging in warm and nurturing behaviors, that it is beneficial to their general self-efficacy and relational self-esteem. On the contrary, when these Latino 9th youth from immigrant families perceive their parents to be engaging in intrusive behaviors, love withdrawal, guilt induction, shame, that it can be detrimental to their general self-efficacy. These results can be beneficial to mental health specialists, practitioners who are working with Latino families. And finally, I would like to thank one more time the AFCS and the Family Consumer Science Research Journal for acknowledging the value in our research.